once the clients come back to your office staff and they've then sent you the job back out again to carry out the remedial works on any of the penetrations that you picked up on in the survey, you'll then get a job to do that looks, sort of the face of it, very similar to the one that you saw before. So as we click into this job, you'll notice a bit of a difference though, in that you've now got 2 jobs listed here on the job details. And that's one penetration job, but there are 2 tasks. So you've been sent out to 1 visit to the site, and that is a site visit to correct 2 tasks identified. And those 2 tasks are here, and those are the 2 that were identified as part of the survey on our previous video. You can click onto each of these and you can view details about the penetration. So if you click there, you can now see that there are details here, and that we could also use the download button to download any photographs that exist about the penetration. If we step into the second one, you can see the same sort of thing. Of course, we would now accept our job as normal. We would travel to site using the estimated time screen there, of course, and once we have arrived on site, we would press the Arrive button. Once again, we would confirm the health and safety warnings that we've seen, and any risk assessments that need to be carried out would also be carried out here. So once the dial is complete, we are now back onto the on-site menu. Once we're on the on-site menu, we've got our 2 tasks to do here. So we would click into the first one, and here we can see details about the penetration and the task that we have to do. The right hand of the 3 icons is the one that we need to be concerned with at the moment. So we click on there, and this launches the Record Details screen. So from here, this is where we would record any work carried out using each of the menu items here. So you've got the Attach Photos ability, which allows you to browse your phone on the phone's gallery and gather up any photos and attach those to the job from there. Of course, we can launch the camera from the Take Photos button as well, but we can also deliver ordered SORs. So if we click into there, this will then show you a list of items that were ordered on this job. So when the survey was carried out, it was identified that this particular SOR code or sales code required doing on this job. And you can see here that there's an ordered value of 1, we haven't yet delivered any, and on this delivery it's still at 0. If you click here on the red cross, that will turn into a green tick and a 1 appears here to match the ordered value. So once you've done the work and carried out this particular task, turn that into a green tick and then press next. Clicking back into our Record Details, we can then record any additional work done if need be. And from here we can choose the Add button, and we could add any more SOR or sales codes that you may have carried out whilst on site on this particular penetration. I'm not going to add anything at this point. Back onto the menu, Record Parts Used. Again, same idea as the SOR codes. We press the Add button and we can use any of the part codes that's been sent down to you, and you can record those here by, let's say for example, that one there, pressing the Add button and going back, and there, that particular part is now listed. If you're done, you can press Next. As you can see now, the materials used here, that particular part has now shown. Again, back on here, we've also got the option to add any more SOR codes that you feel might be necessary the next time somebody goes out. Perhaps it's something that you can't do now, but you think that maybe something else should be done against this penetration. You can then go to Record here, and you can add more SOR codes. So obviously this is the first one, this was the one identified on the survey. You could add further by clicking on the Add button and following the process that you saw previously. Once you're done with this particular penetration, you press Next. And this allows you to provide a status for that work. So assuming it's complete, we would press Complete. And you then have the option to take photographs of the work that you've carried out. Here. So So if we press on the camera button, we take a photograph and then press next. And we're now back at the on-site menu, and so the idea being that you would then work your way down the list of penetrations, completing off the work. So you would do all the tasks in here again. Once you've completed them all off, you press next, provide an end status, of course provide a photograph, and then we're back there. So you would work down the list of all the penetrations, marking them off as you go. Once you're completed on site, press the finished button. And the same as the survey jobs, we then provide a status. So of course we're out doing the remedial work now, not the survey. So the remedial work is complete. We press next. Again, we can see the details of time spent on the task. Press next. Our engineer signs the screen. Customer satisfaction, let's say the customer isn't present now, and the customer wasn't there. And that job is then dialed back and sent back to the back office. If you've got any questions about anything you've just seen on that video, don't hesitate to give us a shout.